Good morning. Come have a cup of coffee with me. I am drinking out of my Disneyland Paris. Where Are You Starbucks mug. My friend Karen had a subscription service that she would go and get stuff from Disneyland Paris. I don't know if she's still doing it. I haven't seen a lot from her on Facebook. She still may be doing it. Just my Facebook feed, when I do go on there, I don't go on a whole lot. Maybe I'm just missing it. But if you see this, hi Karen. Still think about you every time I drink my coffee. I have this one and a London one, and I just adore those. I've been thinking a lot, so enjoy a cup of coffee with me as I go over my random thoughts in my brain. Vanilla coffee with oat milk in it. Yum. Anyways, pre-COVID, because we all know we have pre-COVID life and after COVID life. I wanted to be a content creator here on YouTube, especially Disney. I love Disney. I am a Disney adult. I am the mom to Disney adults, and maybe even a grandma to a young Disney. He's not a Disney adult because he's only 4. But you get it. It was really hard for me. I met a ton of great people, like Karen, who got the mug for me. Can never have too much coffee. And I met a lot of other wonderful creators on YouTube. But the thing about it was, it's hard to get the views, and your whole life becomes centered around that. And then COVID stepped in, and I started with my Etsy shop. I started making masks and hand sanitizer holders, and they all had a Disney theme, but Disney's kind of particular about that. You can't outright sell things that are copyrighted. And I get that. I understand that. But my life went in a totally different direction, and I stopped making content on YouTube. And now, 4 years later, because we're in 2024, I go back onto YouTube, and those creators that I had followed, a lot of them aren't making content anymore. Now, there are some that do, and I don't know, does maybe YouTube go in and unfollow you from things if you don't watch them for a while? I don't know. My YouTube feed is completely different than it was 4 years ago. Am I still a Disney adult? Yep. Do I still like watching Disney content? Yep. But that has been replaced, and it kind of always a head scratcher. But I would like to get back into Disney content. Now, I've been to Disney twice this year. I've been to Universal twice this year. We did 2 Run Disney events. We did one, was it the end of February? I did my first half marathon, the Disney Princess half marathon, and it was so much fun. Loved it, loved it, loved it. We did the Disney half marathon. We spent a couple days in Disney, and then we went to Universal. And then a month later, we did the Springtime Surprise, which it was more than a month later. It was like 6 weeks later, we did the Springtime Surprise. Now, we only did the 5K for that, but okay, hold on a minute. You can't see because I'm blocking your view, but right back there somewhere is my, where I hang all my running medals from Disney. And this is the reason why we went back to do the Springtime Surprise, because we had just been there. It didn't really make sense. But then we saw the theme for, and I don't know how to reverse this. It's even upside down. So it wouldn't have helped to reverse it. It was the Neverland 5K, and it's green. So my goddaughter is, yes, I can wear green. And I wanted the Tinkerbell medal. So we did that. And I have to tell you, the 5K, now I've done a 10K, a half marathon. What else did I do? I did something else before that. I've done the virtual ones, but I didn't do a 5K. I did a 10K, a 10 miler maybe, and a half marathon. So I had never done a 5K before. The whole vibe was different. I'm going to put some pictures in. And I'm sorry, goddaughter, but you're going to be in them too, because most of our pictures are together. I got some solos of her. So let me interrupt that train of thought. If you are doing a Run Disney event, please, please, please get the Memory Maker. Their photos are unreal. I love the Disney Memory Maker for a Run Disney event. It can't be topped. But that's why we went on 2 trips so close together. My husband wasn't going to come for the second one. He could not make it to the run. He did, though, come out for a couple of days to join us at Walt Disney World and Universal. And we got to ride both Tron and Guardians of the Galaxy. None of us had ridden those before. We actually, my goddaughter and I are sitting out in the parking lot after our 5K, just sitting there, you know, chilling and relaxing, we weren't even waiting to get on the bus. It was 7 o'clock, so she is on my Disney Experience. And we're in the Epcot parking lot. So we're like right in back of Guardians of the Galaxy. And she got us in the virtual queue. Now we are hot, we're sweaty, we are in our run clothes. We are not anywhere near the bus that's going to take us back to, we were staying at Port Orleans Riverside. She's like, I got in the queue. So we are jumping on that bus and we made it there in time. And that ride was phenomenal. By the time my husband got there, my goddaughter was like, you have got to ride this ride. You have got to ride. She got us, the next morning, she got us in the virtual queue of Tron. Not as impressed. It was fun. I felt a little smushied in those seats. But the next morning after that, she did get us in Guardians of the Galaxy, and that has to be the best ride on the Disney property right now. We loved it. We had so much fun. That being said, I have tickets. I have a 1-day ticket left on our 5-day tickets. And my tickets are different than yours. I have military tickets. I got a 5-day ticket. And it doesn't expire till the end of the year. Unlike if you get tickets with your package or whatever from Disney, I think they expire 15 days after the first day of use. My tickets, the military tickets, Disney is so wonderful to us military people that my tickets don't expire till the end of the year. So I have 1 day left of Disney, and Universal has really shown Disney up. We paid $210 for our Universal tickets, but they're good for the whole year. It's like a season pass. We can go. So I do have Universal in 1 day of Disney, so I could go again. Really don't have any trips planned, but who knows? It's only June, right? Right? No, it's not going to happen. But it was nice to go twice in the spring. That being said, I've talked about, whatever. I would like to get back to making YouTube content about Disney. But I live in Texas. Disney is in Florida or California or some places overseas like Disneyland Paris. I would love to go. But so what is there for me to make content about? I am past the stage where I am doing the blind boxes. I have too much junk. And not that Disney stuff is junk, but I have too much stuff. I am trying to downsize and to get rid of a lot of physical belongings because we want to travel more. We've already traveled a lot this year and it's only June. So I'm not going to do any unboxings. Run Disney content will get boring after a while. How many times can you watch me on a treadmill, or how many times can you see my pretty medals? So I'm really trying to think of how I can show you my love for Disney and still be entertaining and still be a content creator. The only thing I can think of is I am a crafter. I love to craft. It's my thing. I have a Cricut. I have a laser. I do a lot of it's not screen printing, to sublimation on t-shirts. I did not do this t-shirt. This t-shirt was actually, it was one of the t-shirts we ran in, the Snuggly Duckling. I can't remember which event it was for, but it's one that we ran for. But I can show you how I do some crafting. Would anybody be interested in Disney crafting? Just curious. Does Disney crafting get a lot? Now, we see all sorts of content on Disney ears. Here, let me angle my camera up so you can get a good look at these. These are ears that I made with my laser. Aren't they pretty? I love these. They're purple. Let me take them off and show them to you. All right, I love these. Love, love, love these. I think they're cool. And they're really lightweight. I mean, really, really lightweight. And another pair that I made. These are kind of 3D. And these are also, I know they look, I'm getting them tangled in my hair. Wow, that's not a good look for me. Anyways, tuck that behind there. These are really lightweight for something that looks like it would be heavier. But they're actually very lightweight. I could wear these all day at the park. They might fall off my head. I'm not very good at keeping ears on my head. We see a lot of content on YouTube about Disney ears, but I also make earrings with my laser. And I also got some sublimation blanks for earrings that I have all sorts of ideas how to Disneyfy them. So what do you think? Should I make Disney crafting content? Is that the way to go? And combine it with my Run Disney? Now, my YouTube shorts, about a year ago, I went wild on Walter content. And in case you're new here, my Huskies' names are Walter and Disney and Aurora. So I really am a Disney adult. So if you're here and looking for Walter content, I really don't know. I love my dog. My dogs are my whole life, almost, except for my children, my husband, and my grandson. But yeah, that's what I've been thinking about. What do you think? Should I focus on Disney crafting and traveling? Because there aren't a lot of Disney creators on here that were on when I tried to do this 5 years ago. 4 years ago is when we all got distracted with COVID, right? So 5 or 6 years ago, I was trying to make Disney content, and I had a really hard time getting interaction, getting subscribers. What do you think? Should I try? I would love for you to leave a comment. I would love for you to subscribe right now, say, ooh, content. But even more so, I would love to hear your opinion. So just let me know. Till next time. Maybe I'll post some shorts with my cute little Disney ears. If you'd like to learn how to make these or see me make these, I'll fire up the laser.